Hey guys, this is Sandy. I'm a licensed realtor here in the Central Florida area and a licensed loan originator. I want to do a video today for you on why should I put money in my home if I am selling it. All right, let's get into it. So we get asked this question all the time. Why would I put money in a home if I'm selling the home? I just want to sell it and get rid of it. I don't want to put any money in it. The thing about it is buyers dictate which homes are going to sell and which homes are going to sit on the market for a while. Even if the home is nicely priced, a lot of time if it needs work, it will sit on the market longer unless the price is drastically low, and then that will attract investors. So you have to decide early on, do I want to invest? Do I want to attract an investor or do I want to attract an end buyer? Most of the time, obviously, you will get more money if you're attracting an end buyer because they're looking to buy the home, live in the home, stay in the home. They're not looking to flip it. So if you're selling a home and it needs work or it needs to be staged, you have to really think about how motivated am I to sell this home? Do I want to sell it immediately? Do I care how long it sits on the market? Will that make a difference? And yes, it will. So let's pretend you're selling a home and you really just want to sell it to an end buyer. You don't want to deal with investors on all their crazy cash discounted money that they're going to offer you. The best thing to do is to get a licensed realtor and let them go through the home, because we are interacting with buyers every day. We already know what buyers like and don't like. So you're living in the home, so you won't be as objective. Some people just cannot be objective. They're like, well, we live like this, so why wouldn't somebody want to live like this? Why wouldn't they like the colors we like? Unfortunately, that's not the case. And unfortunately, when you're selling a home, you have to neutralize the home so that buyers will want to buy it, right? We want to appeal to as many buyers as possible. I'm doing this video in June of 2025. The market is not as busy as it used to be. Interest rates are still high. People are holding on to their cash. They don't really want to buy necessarily right now because they don't know if we're going in a recession or not. So they don't want to buy. So since we have limited buyers that are qualified on the market and we want to do an end buyer, we don't want to do a cash investor, we need to put some money in our home to make it nice and livable and to make it stageable. The one thing you can count on, if the home is staged correctly and it's priced to the market, it absolutely will sell. And I know it's hard to sell a staged home when you're living in the home, but what I've always said is get the home staged, get the pictures done, and have your agent do an open house right behind that, right? Most of the time for an open house, it will probably cause it to sell because it just hits the market. So you got to time that. We just got to time that out all right. And we do that very well with our sellers to make sure it's timed correctly to sell. Also, if you have any deferred maintenance, if the lawn needs repair, needs to be taken care of, any deferred maintenance that you have that you can do, it's the best idea is to do it. You could probably get an under guy that will, hire them for the day. And once you get the material, they'll give you a fixed price and you get those things done. Because a lot of buyers on the market right now are millennials. We're dealing with millennials, especially the ones over their 30s. And as they get over in their 20s, they're kind of like they don't mind renting. But as they start to get in their 30s and over 30s, now they want to kind of settle down, now they want a family, now they want a home. A lot of these millennials, they can hardly scrape the money up for the down payment, or they might get money from their parents for the down payment. But what they don't have is a big fund for repairs. And younger people, they're very visual. They can't see the fact that they might be able to do something and make it better. They want to see themselves in it right now. So if I'm walking around a home and I'm a millennial, I'm in my 30s, I wish I was, I want to see something that I could move into right now. I don't want to see where I may have to paint a wall. I may have to do some work. I may have to fix the lawn. I don't like the way the patio is. I may have to fix that. They don't have the money for that. And they don't want to do it either. So the more living ready your home is, the more moving ready it is, the more likely you are to attract the correct buyer that will pay you the correct amount of money for the home. And if not, even going to get in various different offers on the property. The thing behind that is you have to be willing to make the home move-in ready. And I'm not saying to do major repairs. That's not what I'm talking about. But there are some repairs that can be done. If the furnace or the air conditioner isn't working, you may want to repair that, because a lot of buyers are not going to want to buy a home if the AC is not working, especially in Florida or in New York. If the furnace isn't working, that's a big deal killer. If the hot water tank is really old and you're able to replace it, it may not be a bad idea to do that, or offer a 2-year home warranty. So if you have big items that you don't want to deal with or you don't have the money to fix, offer the buyer a 2 to a 3 year home warranty, not just a 1 year. A 1 year home warranty is nothing, guys. By the time you blink, 1 year is up. Very few people offer 2 to 3 year home warranty insurance to the buyer. So if you have older appliances that you can't afford to replace anyway, you have an older furnace or air conditioning system, you have an older hot water tank, it's an older home, offering a 3 year home warranty will make you stand out completely away from the crowd, especially if you design the home nicely and you have it staged out, even with the older appliances, and you're saying, hey, we know we have older appliances, they're still working, but we're offering you a 3 year. Nobody's doing a 3 year home warranty. So these are some of the creative things we got to come up with in this particular market to cause the homes to sell, because otherwise they're going to sit there and it's not going to sell, especially if it's not staged correctly. So we want to definitely put some money into doing deferred maintenance. We want to put some money into staging. We want to put some money into offering a home warranty insurance, not just a year, but more. I talk about this all the time. We want to probably also help the buyer, maybe give the buyer a few $1,000s towards their closing costs, maybe $5,000. Instead of taking $5,000 off the list price, maybe offer $5,000 to give to the buyer at the closing table to help them buy down their interest rates or something like that. But you're gonna, in this particular market we're in, you're gonna have to spend money to make the money back. And staging is a huge deal. And as you already know, the rooms to stage are, when I enter the front door, what am I looking at? Is it the living room? Is it the dining room? Is it the family room? You want to stage that room. You want to stage the kitchen. You want to stage the owner's bedroom or the master bedroom or whatever you want to call it, the main bedroom and the main bathroom. Those things you want to stage. You don't have to stage the entire house. But they did do a survey, and the family or living room, the kitchen, the master bedroom and bathroom was the 4 main things people are looking for to be staged, because obviously the person buying the home will be living in the owner's bedroom and using the owner's bathroom, and they're going to be using the kitchen, and they want to see what the family living room look like. So when I step in the home, what am I looking at? You also want to stage the home for seasonality. So now we're in summer, so you want to have nice vibrant color, beautiful summer colors. You want to have a nice landscaping going on outside. You could put nice flower pots outside on your front porch. You want to design the backyard so people could see themselves living there, whether they have a pool or not. If you have a dining table back there, you want to probably dress that up, stage that out of your plates and spoons, and just stage it out just so it looks more welcoming to buyers. And these young people, the millennials, they're very visual. They're not going to say, oh yeah, we could just do X. If it's not done yet, they don't want to touch it. So the more move-in ready and having the home looking like I could move in and I don't have to do anything but bring my clothes and my furniture, the more you could make the house look like that, the more easier it will sell. If they have to do repairs, they're not going to want to buy it, and you may have to market to cash investors, which are going to discount your home. You know, they're going to be buying the home for pennies on the dollar. Why not get dollar on the dollar in selling to an end buyer, as opposed to selling to an investor that's going to pay you pennies on the dollar and then going to turn around, fix the house and flip it and sell it to somebody else. So even if the house needs work, guys, even if the house needs major work, you could still design the home to a homeowner that would maybe be able to get an FHA 203K loan to buy it, where that loan program will allow them to buy the home and fix it as well. But it has to be appealing. Can't be all run down and everything, because the only people who are attracted to run down homes are investors or buyers looking for a big deal. So you got to figure out, where do you want to go on the spectrum? Where is your home situated? Most people are going to want to go where they could get more for their home. Nobody wants to get a discount. Nobody wants to sell their home at a discount if they don't have to, right? So if there's anything that also need repairs that you think that your insurance company will cover or should cover, I would definitely go down that road as well. Maybe you had a leak in the house. Maybe there's a problem with the roof where the insurance company could cover that to fix the roof before you sell it. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying, think about these things if you're thinking of selling down the road, right? Don't just, when things happen to your house, you know, any kind of deferred maintenance or anything, don't just be like, oh, well, I'm going to move in 2 years or a year anyway. I don't care. No, no, no. You want to maintain the home. Always maintain the home so that when it's ready to be sold, it could always be sold for top dollars. If you have any questions at all, give us a call, send us a text, or number should be somewhere up here. We do have information below as well, and we offer consultation all the time. Consultations. Ooh, my grammar. So, and the reason why my hair is in a ponytail is because I'm doing swimming classes. Yeah, I'm broadcasting that, and I'm getting really good with swimming. I'm not good, you know, I'm like the best yet, but I'm getting there. I'm in deep water now. I could actually tread, you know, all that kind of stuff. If you know me, I didn't even know how to stand up in the water, okay? I would always have to hold onto the wall because I wouldn't. That's so funny. But anyway, I'm getting better. Yay! Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.